Both schools are proud members of the Missouri State High School Activities Association. We remind students, parents, and fans from both schools this game is competitive. It is also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect to good sportsmanship throughout this contest. Refrain from negative cheers, chants, and behavior. Thank you to fans from both schools for cooperation throughout the game. As a reminder, Lee's Summit High School is still under heavy construction. Please adhere to signage for your own safety. And the restrooms on the visitors into the field house lobby are now in operation. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. The colors tonight are being presented by Lee's Summit High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, and the national anthem is being sung by the entire Sounds of Summit.
Hello and welcome to Lee's Summit High School, where we are presenting you this matchup between the Blue Springs High School Wildcats and your Lee's Summit Tigers.
And let's see tonight's starting lineups. First for the Blue Springs Wildcats.
Tonight's starting lineups.
Number 5, a senior, Nicole Schiff. Senior, number 10, is Ariel Hilton. Junior, number 13, Asia Petty. Senior, number 23, Kaylee Jenkins. Freshman, number 32, Caitlin Haynes. Now for your Lee's Summit Tigers. Junior, number 3, Taylor Bshs. Junior, number 22, Adriana Bonassi. Senior, number 23, Olivia. Junior, number 25, Samantha. And sophomore, number 31, Avery Rep. Wildcats are coached by Mark Spigarelli. The Tigers are coached by Jessica Crawford.
All right, now let's send it down to Delaney Hasty for our sideline report.
I'm Delaney Hasty here at the LSA Test.
Hey Tigers, welcome to the home opener for the girls basketball season. The girls are currently 2-1 with a third place finish at the Winnetonka tournament. Junior Adriana Bonassi also made the all-tournament team. Blue Springs will definitely have a handful trying to guard Adriana Bonassi tonight. Stay tuned. Signing out for Tiger Broadcast, I'm Delaney Hasty.
Thank you, Delaney. Now, today we have, I believe, 5 returning starters and 3 juniors, 1 senior, 1 sophomore, and that's something you like to see in your high school basketball team. Just having a lot of returning talent. It's always great to see, especially with Adriana Benassi coming off a big 26-point game at the Winnetonka Invitational last week as they went 2-1.
And she's here to jump off right here, start the game.
Ball to the Blue Springs High School Wildcats. Taken up court by number 10, Azara Fulton.
Our Lshs High School Tigers tonight are 2-1, coming off a big loss to Truman in that Winnetonka tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it was a rough loss, you know. Following the play. Ball will be inbounded by the Tigers here. Sorry, the Blue Springs High School Wildcats by number 10, Azara Fulton. Great defense by the Tigers, trying to keep an inbound play from happening. Shot by number 23. Taken up court by Adriana Benassi. And like I said, she's a big playmaker, averaging 19 points a game. Gonna be one of the people we're gonna be watching out tonight. Just trying to find an opening here. Swung out to Tatum Brissett.
Out to Avery Roush.
Dropping players, and what a make by number 23, the senior Khalil Woods, to start off the game. What a great play. You got players on the ground, and it's already 2 minutes into the game. So great defense by Adriana Benassi. Playing some double coverage here. But the Blue Springs High School Wildcats able to find an open woman. And that'll be number 13, Aja Petty for 2. Benassi bringing the ball up court.
As I said, our Tigers are 2-1 with a loss to Truman, but 2 wins over North Kansas City and Ray Peck.
Tatum Brissett with the floater. Just a tad short.
Tigers basketball underneath the goal. Be inbounded by Avery Roush.
Well, pass intended for Adriana Benassi. She's able to recover it. Some great
Down
ball
to Avery
skills.
Roush. And
that's
bucket.
a great finish. Great finish by the returning sophomore. One of the better talents in this team. We're going to be needing her tonight, facing this tough Blue Springs team. Just found a hole in our zone. Second time we've heard her tonight. She's already putting up 4 for the Wildcats. And this already back and forth a pair. You know, I feel like it's what it's going to be all night. You know, some similar records. First time seeing each other. It's just going to be I feel like it's going to be a great matchup all night.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be high scoring.
10%
for 3. Just long. Benassi, what a finish. What a finish from Benassi for 2, you know.
Blue Springs High School is no joke, too, because they are also 2-1 with the loss to Republic. Great
defense by Tatum Brissett. Fast break. Pass to Benassi. Great finish at the rim. You know, we're going to be hearing her name a lot tonight. One of the big playmakers, you know, averaging 19 points a game.
Already has 4 in the game.
Yeah. And, you know, we're just going to be Tatum Brissett. Great play by Tatum Brissett, knocking the ball loose. Unable to get a hold of it, but a great play. Already showing off some of those clamps that we like to see from Tatum. You know, I feel like it's even the name of the game for the Tigers. You know, they say defense wins championships, and that's what we're seeing so far. A lot of fast breaks,
yeah,
a lot of tip balls.
Tatum Brissett has 2 steals coming out of that Truman game. Already has 1 poke away tonight.
Already has 1 tonight, yes indeed. Number 10 is pass out of the post. Number 23 for the Wildcats. No good. Give another opportunity for the Tigers to see what they can do.
Avery Roush bringing up. She is a sophomore.
One of the only ones on this team, in fact. You know, there's only.
She pulls up, and it is no
good. You know, like I was saying, she's one of the only sophomores on this team. You know, it's just her and there's only her and Samantha Pond. Only sophomore, not sophomore, sorry. Her and Micaiah Hunter, the only sophomores on this team. There she is playing defense. Tatum Brissett almost coming away with another steal. There's some great lateral quickness. You know, she's got some great reflexes. Just
Benassi
able to
turnover.
making it hard for these Wildcats to move the ball around. So they appear to be doing, just trying to swing it, trying to find an opening. It's unable to do that so far. It's a great finish by number 5, Nicole Shell. Benassi bringing it up.
Yeah, Benassi's one of those big-time players averaging 19 points a game.
Benassi for 3. It is good. Great shot by Benassi. You know, that's why she's all tournament team last week at Winnetonka, dropping 26 points in her last game. You know, she's just, like I was saying, Tatum Brissett again.
With another steal.
Right steal to Benassi. Unable to make a play. Tatum Brissett for the 3rd time. Yes, indeed. Another assist. Passing to Kalia Woods, the senior. No, Brissett just being a playmaker tonight. 3 steals, couple of assists. Just great playmaking by the junior for the Tigers.
Oh, that's travel.
That's a travel.
Brissett is one of our top players on defense, with Benassi being one of the top players on offense.
Yes, indeed. And a multi-sport athlete. She plays golf and soccer for us. Doing very well in each of those sports.
The defense we are playing tonight is a box and one, which has 2 people down at the post, 2 up the wing, and 1 on one person specifically.
Swinging the ball around. Benassi for 2 again, just on the line. Unable to make it. Ball brought up by number 32. We don't have a 32. Went out of the post. Great defense by the Tigers.
Michaela Hunt getting that ball. Down to Avery Roush, bringing it up the court.
Swinging it around. Down to 10% in the corner. She takes a 3. No good, just short. Benassi with the rebound. Swinging it out. Back to Brissett for 3 again. Just short. Benassi unable to make the rebound. A lot of contact there. Feel like she wanted a foul, but just unable to make the play there. I'm sure she'll make up for it the following minutes.
Benassi had a big game on defense, too, against that North Kansas City team with 14 rebounds and 3 steals.
It's a great stat. Number 23, Kalia Woods, coming in for 10%. I can imagine she's tired. She's all over the place, making plays all over and just becoming an overall playmaker.
Micaiah Hunter trying to get that trap.
Some great defense. Open 2. And it is good. Absolutely drained it.
Box and one didn't work on that time.
So you just found a gap. I feel like this is going to be the name of the game for the Wildcats. Can the Tigers? Can they hold off the Tigers on this strong defense? Just swinging it around, trying to find an opening. For 3. It is good.
Avery Roush for 3.
Avery Roush for 3. You know, I'll be saying that.
5th bucket of the night already. It is 16-8. Lee Summit.
Benassi with the steal. Fast break opportunity here. See what you can finish. Great play by Benassi.
That is her 9th bucket of
That's
the
for 2.
night.
That'll be a timeout. That'll be a full 1-minute timeout for the Blue Springs High School Wildcats. Just unable to stop the Tigers here as they are now down by 10, 18-8.
You know, our field goal percentage has been really good, having that 18% against Truman High School and then that 31.3% against North Kansas City. We also had a 27.8% chance to make a three-pointer against Kansas City. Blue Springs is 2-1, like I said earlier, losing to Republic. They lost by 2 points. They like to keep it close with a win over Springfield Kickapoo 48-43 and a win against Willard 53-44. So I imagine tonight will be a close game as Lee Summit is up by 10. And Lee Summit likes to destroy teams as they won against Ray Peck 49-22, but lost to Truman 28-70. Coming back with a win against North Kansas City 50-36.
Yes, indeed. Some great performances on the highs, but on the lows, it wasn't very close. Ball will be brought up by number 23 for the Blue Springs Wildcats. Putting 2 on him, trying to double team, trying to get the ball away. Great
Lee
defense by Benassi, knocking the ball loose.
Lee Summit is now in a 2-3
Benassi again getting a
defense.
hand on the ball. No, they're just playing fast. It's just a question of who can get there faster. Corner shot, long. Fast break now for the Tigers. Let's see what they can do with it. To Benassi, just unable to rope it in. Great idea by Avery Roush, just unable to get the ball there.
As I said, Lee Summit is in a 2-3 defense now, which limits the perimeter shooting. And now they are in a half-court press.
Yes, indeed, is trying to make the Blue Springs Wildcats work for every single point they get. Sorry. Unable to finish. A fast break opportunity now for the Tigers. Having to slow down. Flea Wood just unable to keep a rope on it. Ball being brought up by Avery Rouch now. Oh, breaking ankles. See what she can do now.
Making her slip tonight. As she runs by him, passes Samantha Pond, rips it away. But
travel.
It is a travel.
He's trying to keep the ball in. Trying to keep the ball from getting a jump. Just unable to keep those feet set. Like 10% will be checking in now. Coming to get Adriana Benassi. Already showing off some of the plays that she can make. Making a big impact in this offense as they're up by 10.
She has 9 of those 18 tonight. Half of this offense is Adriana Benassi.
Yes, indeed. That's been the story of the season so far, just being one of those playmakers that the Tigers can rely on. Avery Roush on defense. For 3. No good. Trying to beat out the buzzer. As we go into the second quarter, Tigers up 18-8. Now, do you think the Tigers are going to need to make any adjustments here in this second quarter? Or do you think they're going to keep going what they're doing?
I'm going to be honest. They keep on, just running it down to them. I mean, and I feel like this game is going to come down to who wants it more. Like, Blue Springs is a good school, but I think our Tigers will hold it and come out on top.
Yes, indeed.
With this 18-8 lead right now.
I think it's a very comfortable lead, but I also don't think the Tigers can afford to step off the throat, you know? They just got to keep pushing and pushing the pace. That's how they're getting their points, is they're pushing the pace and just making plays.
Haven't seen a foul yet, which is kind of good for us.
Yeah, no team fouls recorded by either team now. As a matter of fact, you know, it's just it's one of the cleaner games of basketball you'll see.
Adriana Benassi is back out on the court. Looks to be the same people out on the court with Samantha Pond. We got 10% on defense. Let's go. See if our Tigers can do anything.
For Avery Roush bringing the ball up for the Tigers. See if she can snatch some ankles again. So now to Kalia Woods to Tatum Brissett. Back to Avery Roush. Tigers inbound the ball. As number 23, Kalia Jenkins is able to knock the ball out, the senior.
In that last game against North Kansas City, we got 20 rebounds. So let's hope we can keep it up in this game.
Yeah, that might be one of the bigger differences if we're able to get those second chance points, those second and third chance points in the paint, just able to capitalize on those opportunities. Floater by Benassi, no good, just short.
That's another
Rebounded. The 3 by Kalia Woods, no good, but rebounded again. Foul. That'll be 2 shots for Samantha Pond. Like I said, you know, those second chance points are going to be big for the Tigers, just playing in the paint.
Number 35, Sydney Reed, her first, team first. Sam Pond shooting.
Foul on Sydney Reeve, one of the taller players on the court, standing at 6'2". And actually the only player on the Blue Springs roster to stand above 6 foot. Shot made by Samantha Pond, her first point of the night.
Our free throw percentage against North Kansas City was 48.4%. That is almost 1 out of every 2 free throws.
That's a pretty good percentage for free throws as well, especially for a team. Rebounded by the Wildcats, brought up by number 23. Making a fast break, trying to do it all on her own and unable to capitalize. Well, the Tigers are able to reel it in. We got to take advantage of those every time we can. Avery Roush on the defense. 10% again. Unable to hold it onto it. Yeah, it's that quickness. You think you can get the ball there, but she's just in there in a blink.
That's what's good about our zone defense is that we have Bshs down low, hoping to get those steals.
The defense looks soft, but it is in fact not. Bshs just all over the place, all up in people's business, and he's giving it to them too.
Blue Springs look like they can't score on our offense or on our defense.
Rush on the coverage.
It's a rush shot.
Great. That's some great resistance by Rosh. She brings the ball back up court. Bshs back to Roush. Manassi in the corner.
Another foul.
Another foul on the Wildcats. So that'll be an inbound for the Tigers. That'll be the team's second for the Wildcats as they haven't been able to score points so far in this quarter. Tigers only able to score one. Hasn't been much of a scoring affair so far. Plenty of quarter with though.
Tigers seem to be playing with patience after that first quarter.
Yeah, only really seeming to for three. Benassi, good.
That is her 12th point of the night.
Only in the beginning of the second quarter, and she's already at 12, double digits, leading the team. Has more than half the team's points.
Adriana Benassi has 12. The rest of the team has 10 points.
Good math. Tigers defense again as the Wildcats make another foul, their third. They're not careful. The Tigers are going to get their bonus with 4 more fouls. They'll get their bonus. They'll start shooting free throws if these Wildcats can get disciplined here on defense.
There are 3 fouls, 1 on 35, 1 on 5, and 1 on 3 for Blue Springs Wildcats tonight. None on Lee Summit Tigers.
Some clean basketball. Contested, blocked by number 13, Asia Petty. Now brought up by number 5, Nicole Chanel.
Another factor in that North Kansas City game is we had 12 personal fouls, but they had 24.
Jeez. Hey, those out up quick. Great play by Roush. Able to deflect the ball, unable to hold on to it, just to break up a play. Well, the Wildcats will try to do it again. See what they do here.
Our defense is good with 9
Whoa.
deflections and 2 blocks. Looks like a soccer
Get
throw.
the ball to the 3, yeah. Throwing or looking like a quarterback. Sure what the call was there, but costing the that sure cost the I'm sorry about that. I'm going through it. Pass to the corner. Deflected off the official. Not sure he touched it last. I think it'll be the Tigers' ball.
Pretty sure the official touched it last, if I'm going to be honest with you.
He did, but it's a matter of who touched it before him. Now the Wildcats will be subbing in number 10. Azara Fulton, the senior.
Oh, it's going to be a push-off against Tatum Bshs right there. It's going to be our first Tigers foul of the night.
10%. Making her first foul of the night. You know, we can't have those, but they'll happen. The number 20, Michaela Hunter, coming in for the Tigers, replacing number 23, Kalia Woods.
Michaela Hunter is a sophomore.
Kalia Jenkins bringing the ball up for the Wildcats. Swinging out to number 5 in the corner. They continue to swing around, trying to find a gap. Benassi trying to make a play, unable to reel it in, giving the Wildcats a inbound player.
Wildcats seem to not be doing well against this zone defense. Again, we have a 2-3 zone defense. 3 down low, 2 up top.
Yes, indeed, and they're also not able to score points so far this quarter. I stand corrected. They have now just scored, making it 22-10.
I think we just jinxed it, Carter.
Yes, indeed, but well, you know, that's the only way they're going to be able to score. Tigers are playing great perimeter defense, forcing the Wildcats inside. Swing out to number 20 for 3. No good.
We only have three made threes tonight. 2 by Manassi and 1 by Avery Roush.
Down to the post, like I said. They got to get this post game under control if they want to continue this game. That's been their main.
Adriana Benassi is not happy about that.
She's doing everything she can, but she can't play defense for all 5 people, you know? It is, in fact, a team sport, as they say. Can't do it all alone. Got coach writing up some plays. Maybe even writing up defense just to counter this post play that the Wildcats are running. I think, honestly, the Wildcats might just keep doing what they're doing. Just slowly chip away at this lead. They're not going to be able to do it all at once, you know, just focusing one play at a time. Not trying to do too much. Just trying to get points where they can and hopefully lock down the Tigers on the perimeter. And especially Adriana Benassi, you know, their big score player.
Three-pointers are looking good, as we had 13% against Truman, but then we had that 27.8%. Tonight it's looking good, too, with the 3 made threes.
Yes, indeed. Roush swinging it out. Makai Hunter swinging out to Benassi. Benassi will drive it. Unable to make it, holding on to it. Sort of a circus pass. Unable to be reeled in by Kennedy. By Kennedy Donahoe.
Backcourt violation.
The freshman, in fact, on the backcourt violation. A great idea, you know, trying to make something out of nothing. Just not able to reel it in. Almost looking like a little bit of a miscommunication on the Tigers down on defense.
It really is.
But Benassi turning into a positive, able to hold on to the ball. Not entirely sure what the call is there. Benassi is not liking it.
Should have been a kick ball violation. Hit the back of a shoe.
Well, I guess it just is what it is at this point. We just got to play on.
Still coming in that half-court press.
Yep. Tigers are just going to keep pushing it. Number 5, Nicole Shimon for 3, and it is good. That is the first 3 of the night for the Wildcats as they've been unable to produce much offense thus far.
That is the first.
Passing out to Benassi, open.
Tonight.
Swinging it out. Number 20 for 3. Just short. That was a great shot. That was a great shot idea right there. Just able to capitalize on it. Wildcats on an on-man rush. Ooh. It's coming underneath.
Looks like she kind of lost control of that at the end.
Yeah, just flipped out of her hand. Benassi just waiting for it all to develop. Almost the last person to come out.
It's going to be a travel.
Oh, the Tigers just got to clean up. You know, these last few possessions, they've ended it with some pretty bad turnovers and some costing mistakes. And if they want to continue this lead, which has now been cut down to about 7, they're gonna have to get it together.
I think Blue Springs is finding a way to come back to this zone defense. And
Yes,
that
indeed.
half-court press. Trying to hit that 3 over there. Got wide open.
Yes, indeed. Just doing a lot of movement, confusing the Tigers. Like right there, 2 people open.
Had
That's
a
just
wide
something
open
I got
shot,
to figure
just
out.
didn't take it.
Yeah.
23 takes
Now they're
it.
taking it for 3. It's good. Kaylee Jenkins, the senior. Now these Wildcats, they got some momentum here. Benassi trying to do it herself. Again, some just costing mistakes by the Tigers. And an and 1 for number 10, Azara Fulton, the senior. And the Blue Springs bench is loving it as they've cut down this lead to 2 now. Hoping to make it a 1-point lead with this free throw.
That hurts. That hurts. They come down, make 2 threes, and then come down and get an and 1.
Yes, indeed. You know, that is the opposite of what we wanted in this quarter. You know, it's first quarter all about the Tigers. Second quarter, it's been the Wildcats. You know, we just haven't been able to capitalize. And she will now, for at the end 1, making the free throw, cutting the Tigers' lead now to 1, peaking at 12.
They're definitely winning the second quarter.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, the Tigers just playing
Costly
sloppy.
mistakes.
These mistakes are costing them, and that's very evident.
That is the 4th turnover this quarter.
Just, yeah, it's not much more you can say. It's very simple. They're just not playing clean basketball. They're trying to do too much. doing the opposite of what they did in the first quarter. For two again, Nicole Chanel. She's on fire. Now the Wildcats are now leading it. Now looking like this back and forth apparel. This back and forth matchup may be happening, like we said earlier, before the Tigers came out into a big lead.
Hoping to find some line.
Floater. No good.
Can't get it to go.
Rebounded by the Wildcats. Slowing down and trying to set up with 1:24 remaining in the second quarter.
Turnovers are hurting us tonight.
Yeah. A three by Zara Fulton. No good. That was a deep one. That might have been good on a college line or an NBA line. Almost surprised she took the shot, but she had the confidence. Coach is saying no fouls, not to put them on the line here. We don't need to.
1 minute left in this half.
Ball driven. And the foul on Avery Roush, trying to do a play for herself.
Foul on number 10, Fulton, her first team at 5th. Avery Roush shooting for the Tigers.
Avery Roush is now on the line for the Tigers. Should we get two here after the foul? Makes the first one.
That foul was on number 10, Azaria Fulton, the senior.
Cutting the lead down to one, actually tying the game, 23-23 apiece, with 54 seconds left in the quarter. And she'll make the second one, nothing but net. As number 10, Zara Fulton, the senior, will come to drive the ball up for the Wildcats.
That is Avery Roush's 7th point of the game.
Though her and Vanassi have been a big playmaker for them. Very physical play on the court. Very physical. Samantha Pond getting caught up in a jump ball.
Still seems to be our starters out there. I really haven't seen a sub since.
Haven't been a lot of subs. You know, these Tigers must be in shape. They're going to have to be the style of basketball they're playing. A lot of movement. You know, when they double and they press. When they double team people and they press, it makes it really hard to not be moving constantly and being quick, and that's what these Tigers have shown
The
until these Wildcats have been able to pull away.
Tigers
lead.
still in that 2-3 defense. I bet Blue Springs have found something.
Indeed, trying to take away any post game, getting the ball out. Shot again for three, and it is good by Nicole Chanel. Feels like that's the 4th or 5th time I've said her name tonight. She's one of the bigger playmakers tonight for the Wildcats.
She has 2 threes tonight.
Yes, indeed, that is sensational. 10% trying to do something. Passing to Benassi. Passing to Samantha. Deflected. Trying again. Deflected again. She will now take free throws with 13.9 seconds remaining in the quarter.
15-6, St. Pond shooting for the Tigers.
Let's see if she can reduce this lead by 1 or tie the game here.
Blue Springs has 5 team fouls.
No good. Just wide. Yeah, these Tigers are almost looks like they're beat up. You know, they had all the momentum and now it shifted, and I feel like the mood in this room has really changed.
Kind of wondering why we still have 4 timeouts left.
Pond nailing this second free throw, and you know that's true. Maybe we should have called a couple timeouts to slow down these Wildcats, trying to formulate a plan. With 5 seconds left. For 3. Again! Nicole Chanel!
That is her 3rd made
Her
three-pointer
third of the
night.
half, doing it all for her team. Almost seems like every time she's throwing the ball, it's a make. Just one of these playmakers. Going to half, your Tigers will be down 29-25. And we'll get right back to you to start the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am Will Godfrey.
And I'm Carter Merritt, and we are back here in this action in the second half between the Blue Springs Wildcats and your Lee Summit Tigers. Already moving around with high pace. Passing the ball around, swinging it, trying to find an open woman. Blue Wildcats almost playing 2 people on the ball at every single moment. Floater. No good. Unable to get the rebound. Jump
Egan.
ball. That ball is going to the Wildcats.
Wildcats started that or ended that half really well. I mean, they had like
They had
back-to-back threes.
all the
and they had
momentum,
an
you know.
one.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot the Tigers could do when you have that much of a score.
Just down by 4 right now.
Only down 4, but hopefully this lead doesn't continue to grow as the night goes on. Tigers are able to get some defense going.
That one's 2 up.
And you know what? I don't even know if it's entirely on the defense. I feel like the Tigers, almost offensively, as that shot is short.
Another rebound by 23.
Kilowoods.
Kilowoods.
I almost feel like offensively, as
Oh,
Massey takes a 3, that's just wide. I almost feel that the Tigers are almost a little sloppy on offense, you know?
I
Just
do feel that
unable.
way.
It's a lot of costly mistakes.
I feel like we're rushing it a little too much. We don't have any patience to sit back and then pass that ball.
Yeah, I feel like we're just trying to do too much at too little time. Just trying to make that pass that you maybe don't need to.
That has been nasty with the rebound.
Rest of the round number set. She'll take the ball up, driving it, passing it out.
That's an open
First
shot.
2. Just wide with the second chance points. Yes, indeed.
That is Samantha
Samantha
Pond's
Pond.
first points of the night,
Besides the free throw.
besides the free throw.
Ball down to the post. Intercepted. Thought I was going to make the fast break there, but. Oh, almost catching the Wildcats off surprise with the floater. Just missed. Swinging out to Brissett. Swinging it out. Seeing
There
what the
we
Tigers
go.
are going to cook up here now. With Kalia Woods starting it up.
Down 2 here.
To Benassi. She drives it.
Trying to get to that baseline.
Driving. Reverse. No good. Samantha Pond trying to get the rebound. Physical play. Whoa. There's a bit of a push. I think number 13, Asia Petty. Putting the Petty in her name. I'm funny. Ball will now be inbounded by number 10, Azara Fulton. To number 23, Clea Jenkins. No foul. We're shocked too.
Leah Jenkins bringing it up the court.
Jenkins bringing it up to number 5, Nicole Chanel. Swinging it around. Like number 10, driving it. Swinging out again. Back to Nicole Chanel. And it is good. Her 3rd 3 of the night.
Her 4th 3 of the night.
Sorry.
That is so crazy.
But geez, you know, she's doing it all. 12 points. I feel like it's going to be a shootout. If Benassi gets hot, it may just be a shootout between her and Benassi. Benassi turning the ball over, though. Something you don't see a lot.
Nicole Chanel has 14 points. 14 of that 32.
Turnover. Fast break by Brissett as she finishes with a layup with that smooth finish. And that's what we saw with her in the first half. You know, a lot of turnovers caused by her. Turning the ball over, intercepting balls, knocking them down. And just making plays on her own. And that was a big part of our defense in the first half. Let's hopefully she can do it again.
Tatum Brissett's first 2 points of the night.
It's the Wildcats swinging around.
Has multiple steals, though. I think 3. As Nicole Chanel finds an open shot again, but misses it.
Jump ball. I do believe that'll be going to the Tigers as the Wildcats got it last. Substitution for the Wildcats, bringing in number 12, Lucy Birkenmaker, taking out Isaiah Fulton. Ball will be inbounded to Benassi. She'll bring the ball up with 4 minutes 22 remaining in this 3rd quarter.
Only down 3 here. Finding an open man.
Almost thought she was going to take the 3. I think the ball will be staying here as Avery Roush trying to find a person getting deflected. Luckily, We were not the last to touch it. Pass up to Benassi. The shot. Just long. Put a little bit too much on it. Ball is out, going of the Wildcats' way. Ball being batted by number 23, Kalia Jenkins.
Benassi has been all over the floor tonight and, like, on the floor. She's been
In many
sliding.
ways, yes, indeed. She's been all over the court, shooting all over the court defensively, and putting her body on the line as you've seen her on the ground a little bit.
Oh, that should be a jump ball.
Foul on Bshs. One of the
It's her second tonight.
second on the night. I think
That's only the second team foul, too.
second team foul of the night. Last one may have come against Bshs. You know, she does play a physical brand of basketball, but great play by Benassi, intercepting the ball, throwing it at the foot of number 12, Lucy Birkenmaker. Great play. Heads-up play, great reflexes. Ball will now be brought up by Avery Rash, the sophomore, as she surveys the court. Swinging it out to Benassi, to Tatum in the corner. Swinging it back out to Benassi.
Wildcats are in a 2-1-2 defense. Has one in the middle. Two up top. Just got to find the open man around the
Trying to
perimeter.
find open man. Avery Rash showing a little bit of frustration here, winning the ball. Foul on the shot. Here's the Benassi. That'll be shooting on the line now. Foul number 5, Nicole Chanel.
Now, her second, team first.
Her second, and the team's first of this half, as there's 3:25 left in this affair, in this third quarter. In this very tight match, you know, Tigers have 29, Wildcats have 32. This is not what you'd think. After the first quarter, you know, we were up by double digit, like 12 or so points. And that really, you couldn't tell at this point, you know, down 3 in the third quarter is just not something you normally see out of these Tigers. I feel like we're more of a resilient bunch, and especially when you have a lot of returning players. You haven't seen a lot of subs. These players have been out there for a while. At the pond in there, a little physical. Just getting the ball after the shot. Now Benassi on defense.
This will be the first close game the Tigers have had seen all year, with blowing by Ray Peck and then getting blown out by Truman, and also blowing out North Kansas City. This is a close game, 30-32.
Now with the defense that the Wildcats are running, a 2-3 defense, it may benefit the Tigers to get the ball in the middle just to be able to get some sort of penetration for 3 now. Just short, but Benassi with the rebound, trying to go up. Fouled again. Just a physical play. Just trying to do something, just getting, I don't want to say massacred, but she's getting fouled.
I think they called that on the ground.
Oh, on the ground. I thought she was. I thought it was on
no.
the shot, maybe.
It
yeah.
was on the shot.
There we go.
There we go.
I say, but every time she's shooting, especially at the rim, she's getting almost massacred, you know? Like, it's just, they do not want her to score, and they're doing whatever it takes to not let her do that as she shoots. And misses her first free throw. The Tigers are still down 30-32. See what she can do with the second shot. It is good. That'll knock down the Wildcat lead of just 1 with 2:44 remaining in this third quarter. Hopefully the Tigers are able to get a big run going to end this quarter.
Benassi has 16 points this game.
Wow. You know, that's almost up to her season average of 19. However, her last game, she actually had 25 points at the North Kansas City tournament up in Winnetonka. Number 5 again, just wide. You know, those shots are almost scary. She's been nailing those all day. I believe have 4 thus far, and not something you want to see is letting her shoot those threes almost open. Coach wanted Benassi just to take a step at her. We don't want separation here. We want her to drive because we don't want her to make those threes that she's making all day. Open again for 3. No good. Just a little bit too much on it. Samantha Pond on the ground again. I don't know if she's getting bodied or if she's just flopping, but
She's playing some. She's
Not
trying to
great
get
to see
those
on the ground.
rebounds.
just a little bit too much on the ball by number 20, Michaela Hunter. Just a little bit too much. It's a great shot choice, so wide open. Great idea.
I think that was her third attempted three of the night.
Seen her drives. Trying to pass it out the
Travel.
travel.
Michaela Hunter tried to get a charge there, it
By
looked
number
like.
10, Azara Fulton. Almost doesn't matter as ball gets turned over anyways. It'll be Avery Roush inbounding the ball to Ganassi again, though. As the Tigers starting to run out of time in this third quarter, hopefully they can get something going with a minute 13 remaining in the quarter. Ganassi surveying the court, driving. Dishing the ball out. Back to Brissett.
Tigers seem to have picked up on this 2-3 defense, having a perimeter offense. You don't really see anybody
Let's
in
see
the,
what Ganassi can do.
in the paint.
For three, it's a deep three. And it is good! Michaela Hunter! What a shot. After, I don't want to say airball, but after airballing the last shot, you almost wonder if she should shoot that shot, and then goes deeper and just nails it. Caitlin Langman for two, tying up this game at 34 apiece with 35 seconds remaining in the quarter. But man, I cannot get over that shot. That is a fantastic shot.
It was a good shot.
That's what we need for these Tigers to be able to get back in this game.
That's what this offense is all about, keeping everybody by the perimeter, not really having anybody in the paint.
Yes, indeed. You know, this isn't really a team that has a lot of size on it.
Avery Roush is bringing that first woman up.
Manassi driving the ball, dishing it out to Brissett for three. No good. It's too fudge. Right at him by the Tigers for three. Deep three. No good.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter as the Tigers are tied 34 apiece with the Blue Springs High School Wildcats. Now, do you think these Tigers are nervous right now? Do you think?
I'm going to be honest, I think they are. I mean, it is the first closed game that they've had to face all season, but I'm sure they practice it every day.
Yes, indeed. You know, I feel like they've almost been here before. You know, like I said earlier today, this group's been here. A lot of them are returning players. A lot of them have been on the varsity, have played varsity before, you know. So the idea is that they've been here before. They're experienced. They've seen a lot of adversity. And what, to be quite frank, has been a very successful East Summit girls basketball team in the past few years even. Looking to make a lot of noise and prove the record to 3-1 tonight.
Yeah,
Now, Blue Springs, I almost wonder if they're just going to dish the ball out to Nicole Chanel and Kaylee Jenkins and just let them shoot because they've been the ones
they're
doing it
lights
all
out
for them.
tonight.
They've been lights out tonight, so we'll see what they do.
Chanel did miss 2 in that third quarter. And what did she make, 1?
Yeah, I mean, not as hot in that third quarter, but it is almost scary. Once she gets going, she's going, and just got to watch out. Wildcats will start out this fourth quarter with the ball. Inbounding at number 23, Kaylee Jenkins.
Trying to get that trap.
Almost backfiring, an open shot almost there.
That is
Deflected by the Tigers, though.
That was the third time that was open tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Fortunately, that wasn't the last.
Benassi driving. The shot.
Samantha. Oh, Benassi.
Benassi somehow ending up with the ball. Got Samantha Pond on the ground. She almost looked like she got kicked. Just a physical game for her. Still smiling. But you know what? This trap is working. Timeout on the Wildcats.
Was that the second?
That'll be a 30-second timeout. You know, I'm not sure he's
tonight.
liking. I'm not sure coach is liking this. Either one. You know, I don't think they like this trap. I think they're gonna try to write up a play to sort of counter this double team that they're trapping us with, that they're getting trapped with, and because they're getting open shots, they're just not capitalizing on them, and they're gonna have to do that if they want to pull away with this. And the Tigers are just gonna keep walking down.
Samantha Pond went and talked to the ref. I think she got kicked, but nothing was seen.
Yeah, it was a physical play. You can say that much, you know. I do almost wonder. It does almost seem that we aren't even seeing, like, I don't know if we're going to see any other players other than these 5.
I don't think so.
I mean, just looking at the huddle, it didn't appear to be involving anybody but our starting 5 or the current 5 on the court. I wonder if that's intentional. Not a lot of variation on this team. I mean, we've seen number 20 Michaela Hunter and Kalia Woods come out. Other than that, hasn't been a lot of rotation with these Tigers. Benassi tipping the ball, looking to make a play. Great defense. Let's see if she can trap him on the backside. Falling over. Able to compose herself again.
Floor must be slippery tonight.
Yes, indeed. Number 10 in the corner. Benassi again, just unable.
Travel.
Unable to make a play, but making up for it with that travel. See if the Tigers can capitalize now with 7 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Avery Roush bringing the ball up.
Benassi is tired, and you could see that.
Well, she's just been doing everything she can. I feel like she has a goal, and that's to leave everything on the line and just to stay. When she takes off her shoes and leaves the stadium, well, just leaves the court, that she did everything she could for these Tigers to win. Physical play again, including Samantha Pond. Samantha Pond getting a steal, though. But I see the fast break.
And there's a foul on
There's
number
a foul.
10.
That was a physical one.
Fulton.
Wondering what they're discussing here.
Maybe it's a flagrant.
I don't know. That was
Yep.
that a flagrant? I do believe that is a flagrant on number 10.
Intentional foul.
Intentional foul, okay.
Area Fulton, first, second, team third. Sam Pond will be shooting for the Tigers.
Sam Pond is 1 for 1 on
Yeah,
free
that
throws
does appear to be a
tonight.
flagrant foul. Nailing it. Samantha Pond giving the Tigers the lead. And, you know, these points may matter. But Azera Fulton just doing too much, and court is silent as Samantha Pond is shooting these free throws.
Zara Fulton is
Wanting-
out of the game now.
Wanting to give her full focus. No good. No, I think she's kicking herself in the foot there with that miss. Samantha really looking to capitalize on that and give the Tigers a 2-point lead in this tight affair.
Samantha Pond is 50% on free throws tonight, making 2, shooting 4.
Yeah, she's gotten a lot of, she's almost gotten more opportunities to shoot free throws than she has make a shot on the court, but able to capitalize on some of those. They draw to Benassi up court. A little confused. Not liking that call entirely, but she'll find a way to make up for it. Seeing the double team again from the Tigers, trying to get the ball away. Pass down.
Good passing by
It's a
the
great pass.
Good passing by the Wildcats.
Almost
right
like
there.
the 3-man weave. You know, Aisha Petty. First appearance here in a minute. Just unable to capitalize. Great rebound. Just trying to hold on to it.
Samantha Pond finally picks up that foul.
She's been
looking
asking for
all
that all night. Yes, indeed. You know, she's just fighting for her life down there, just trying to get a rebound.
Foul call on number 24.
Just getting her ass down there. Finally able to get away with one. Also showing off some of those soccer abilities.
Oh, there it is.
Fouled again. Met the pond.
She'll be shooting 2 from the free
She'll be
throw
shooting
line.
again, hoping to give the Tigers the lead with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Foul on 23.
We do need both these.
We very much do need this, you know. Got to take points when you need them, especially when you're down 2. Court is silent as Samantha shoots these free throws. And it is good. Absolutely nailed it. Great shot, Samantha Pond, with their second try. No good. Just a little bit too much on it. But Samantha Pond, I don't know if you saw it. After one of those plays, kicked the ball up. I do believe she plays soccer for our school. But that was pretty smooth, I won't lie.
It was.
There's some casual flexing. Great defense by Adriana Benassi. Fast break. Retainer Brissett. Pass to Benassi.
That's a
Foul.
foul.
Yes, indeed. She will not be denied. Hoping to put the Tigers ahead with these 2 free throws. And, you know, free throws might be the name of the game for these Tigers, this comeback.
It really is. And they might catch a bonus here soon.
They might get a bonus here soon. The Wildcats are 1 away this quarter from getting a team bonus for the Tigers.
That is
1 away.
unfortunate. That just
Misses
bounced
their
right
first.
out.
Yeah, in and out. Give the Tigers a lead.
Benassi has 14 points.
Looking to get 15.
And
It is good. Tigers have the lead, 37-36 with 5:39 remaining in this fourth quarter. Let's see what the Wildcats will do. I feel like they're going to look to Nicole Chanel and Kalia Jenkins again, but
Still being patient, running out the clock right now.
are being very patient. Shooting out clock. Looking down. Denied by Avery Roush. All ball. Just overpowering that layup. Some great defense by the Tigers. Again, Samantha Pond. Some great defense. Swinging out for 3. It is good. Kaylee Jenkins. Hate to say her name, but oh. Benassi trying to catch everybody slow. On the line again. Caught the Wildcats sleeping a little bit. That's a smart foul, but
That was Kalia Jenkins' second 3 of the night.
that's a smart foul, you know, just trying to get away with the 2, but that also gives the Tigers the bonus, and that'll be big later on in the game, especially if this is close. Any foul is going to put the Tigers on the line. Misses the first.
Seeing that Avery Roush block right there, that's not really uncommon to see, as we had 2 versus North Kansas City.
Yes, indeed.
We also had 1 versus Truman.
Benassi looking to give the Tigers a better advantage. And nails it off the back of the rim. 38-39, Blue Spring.
16th point that night for Benassi.
Almost at her season average of 19.
About 5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter.
Tigers down 1. Oh, off the foot. A Brissett couldn't really do a lot there.
I think she turned on her soccer skills.
Turned on her side.
Also plays for the Lshs High School soccer team.
Yeah, a lot of multi-sport athletes here. As I said earlier, Brissett also plays golf in the fall. Plays basketball here, and then we'll play soccer in the spring on one of the better women's soccer teams in the Metro. Also showing off some of that speed.
Nice job of the Lshs Tigers. They're having good defense.
Showing off some clamps here. Wondering what the foul is there. On 20, Mikaela Hunter.
Her first, team second.
You know, the Blue Springs fans are loving that foul. But I think that's, I don't want to say like get back, but, you know, the Blue Springs hasn't been playing some soft basketball either. You know, they've had a few fouls of their own.
There it is.
Tigers ball, you know. Tigers only have 2 team fouls. I think 3 all game. They've been playing some clean basketball.
Kaylee Jenkins, her second, team 8.
Kelly Jenkins, you know, this second foul of the night, not a lot. But these fouls may be costing the Tigers. If they can get 2 free throws guaranteed every foul.
This game's really chirpy between the Lshs Tigers and the Blue Springs Wildcats. Perimeter
Swinging the
shot.
ball for 3. No good. Just a little bit too much. Brissett swinging it out. Back to Brissett. Wasn't very intentionally back to her, but got to her nonetheless. Swinging it. Driving. To Brissett. To Mikaela for 3. No good. It's a little bit too much, but second chance points is where we thrive. As Benassi goes up to 18 points on this night.
1 more, and that's our season average, which is crazy.
Wildcats looking to make something happen here, down 1. After claiming a lead for
Tip by Sam Pond.
almost feeling like a large chunk of this game through the second and third quarter. Always feels like Blue Springs had a lead almost this entire time. Sorry, Fulton looking to come in, but Tigers are calling a full timeout here for a full minute. Just trying to get a break here.
Haven't seen anybody but these starters tonight.
Yeah, I mean, hasn't really been a lot of variation. I do wonder what it's like for some of these
I mean-
players. You know, they work their butt off and they aren't really getting out there. But
Clea Woods.
If
mean,
I
she started
guess-
tonight.
Lee Woods, I feel like we haven't seen her in a while.
Haven't.
She was pretty successful. She's been successful over time out there, playing some solid defense, some solid assists.
They
But
put the sophomore in. Michaela Hunter.
Michaela Hunter, but she's been playing really well. You know, she made that really deep three after missing one bad. But
Hunter does only have 1 3 tonight.
you know what? That three may matter later. But that was looking back on it, that's a spectacular shot. But it almost looks like coaches. She's saying, I wonder if she's saying, you know, let's just stay calm here. You know, like this is gonna be a tight game, but we just gotta keep it smooth. I feel like the Tigers in this, as they've been keeping this lead, they've also been playing a little bit cleaner basketball, and that would be the difference maker. You know, they're not fouling a lot, and they're especially not turning the ball over as much. Not
Right,
nearly as
right.
much as they did in that second quarter that
Michaela
got them in
Hunter,
this mess in the first place.
Michaela Hunter has that 1 for 6 on threes tonight.
Jeez.
I mean, but I still think she should shoot it. I mean,
Yeah,
she did. She
That's how you
splashed
get-
that 1 3.
that's how you get confidence. You know, you just gotta keep shooting it.
And she still is only a sophomore. Got to keep
plenty
that
of time-
softness for 2
Plenty
years.
of time to develop it. Number 23, Kaylee Jenkins will be inbounding the ball as the Wildcats are looking to go up by 1 or 2 here. Ball's out to Azara Fulton.
This is a 1-point game, 40-39. Tigers are up. Still staying calm.
Taking their time here almost. For 3. No good. Second chance points are where it's been tonight, though. Just tipped by Samantha Pond. Trying to get a rebound there, but she's kicking herself there, you can tell. You know, these close games, you can't afford to make many mistakes, but
It's good effort, though.
yes, indeed. You know, you've seen it all night. It's that effort that you love to see. Swing the ball out.
Those are Fulton.
Bolton's showing off some.
She was shooting out the
Handles
lights
there.
earlier in that first half.
She was. I haven't seen a lot from her lately, but has been playing some solid basketball tonight.
She had a 3 and an and 1.
She was very hyped at the and one too. Seen her. Oh, that was a questionable. Ooh,
On Adriana
one of the more
Benassi.
one of the more controversial calls you'll see tonight, depending on how you look at it. I feel like everybody on the Tigers almost thought that that'd be called on the Wildcats, but you know, not everything goes our way sometimes.
You know, fouls have been a big thing
Great
for us.
play by number 20, Michaela Hunter. Sorry.
Fouls have been a big thing for us. I mean, we had 12 personal fouls against North Kansas City, and also 5 personal fouls against Truman.
No, we haven't had many today, though. I feel like we've had a full 5. Great play by Samantha Pond. Just traveling, though. Trying to get that ball out. Like I said, you know, this is that brand of basketball we can't really be playing right now if we want to come out this win. A little bit too sloppy for coach's liking. When it's a
Springs
1-point
Wildcats.
game, you just got to be perfect in every way.
Blue Springs Wildcats are taking it slow until they don't scoring.
Aisha Petty for 2, putting the Wildcats up 41-40 with about 3 minutes remaining in this quarter. Tigers got to get going. Swing the ball around. Brissett, she almost looks open.
Michaela Hunter was looking for a shot.
Michaela Hunter
there.
looking for a shot deflected. That'll be brought by Zara Fulton as I almost wonder how much time the Wildcats are going to try to take up here. Just swinging the ball around, trying to chew clock with 2 minutes 30 left. For 3, though, a little bit too much on it. Rebounded by Benassi. She'll serve at the court. Trying to make a play come out here.
Being patient.
That's what you got to be here. You can't be you got to be smart here. These close games, you can't. Trying to drive it. And it is good. Adriana Benassi.
Her 20th point of the
20th
night.
point of the game, above her season average at 19, putting the Tigers up by 1, 42-41, with 2 minutes remaining.
Look at that baseball throw right there.
No good. As Nicole Chanel try to add 3 points to her score today.
Now, if I'm
She's-
the Tigers here, I take it patiently.
They be patient, don't try to do too much. Almost get fouled. 3. No good, just a little bit too much. Timeout called Tigers.
30-second timeout.
That'll be a 30-second timeout. That'll be a 30-second timeout. I almost wonder if coach is going to drop a play to try to get the balls in the hands of Adriana Benassi.
She looks
Just to get on
tired.
the line. I know, but if they're – think about it, though. When you're at this point in the game, Blue Springs is looking to foul. Because when they foul, it's going to put her on the line. But you just got to
I don't know if I
you got to
foul right
figure
now.
out who you want to have the ball when you're on the line. Because you want to – this is where you're going to get your points. If I'm coach, I want Adriana Benassi with the ball.
Yeah, but I don't think that Blue Springs will foul right here. I mean, they still have a minute 49.
They have
on
a
the
minute 40, but if Lee Summit starts just chewing time, just passing it around, they're going to try to keep it in the hands of Benassi.
Blue Springs defense though tonight has been rushing the Lee Summit High School offense, so I don't know what to expect right now.
We'll see. Benassi is inbounding the ball. It'll be a little bit harder for her to get it. Yeah, I mean, you just got to keep it away. I almost wonder if they're just going to
Ooh, almost threw it away right there.
almost threw it away. That would have been bad. With a minute 44 remaining. Yeah, keeping the ball in the corner. Passing it out. I feel like they're just going to drive and then kick it out.
Yep, wasting some time.
Just wasting time because they have to go with it. They can't just give up the 2 points.
Minute 30 left on the clock.
Benassi. Got to be careful getting all on the ball for too long. Driving, kicking it out. Samantha Pond turned over. This fast break's going to be big. Fouled. No and one. Would have been massive for
Was
Kaylee
it the
Jenkins if
fifth
she makes
foul
that.
tonight?
Foul on number 20, Michaela Hunter.
That's a great foul, honestly.
Team four.
Yeah.
Kaylee
Michaela Hunter, that's
for.
what you got to do. You know, you don't foul it, she probably makes it, but here,
Now you at
She-
least got a chance.
yeah, you just want her to miss.
There it
There you
is.
go. Free throw ties it here. You really want to make that first one, though, tie the game and then maybe miss just to get the ball back, but makes the second one. Tied 42-42. Minute 14 remaining. Avery Roush surveying the court.
Every Roush seems to be the main ball handler tonight. Always kicks it out of
Yeah.
Messi.
She's been snatching ankles tonight. I can say that much, so.
That is right.
All right, Benassi. Benassi to Michaela Hunter. Oh,
Good move. Good move. Good move.
timeout Tigers.
Called by the Tigers. Full timeout.
That'll be a full 1 minute timeout with 52 seconds remaining in the game.
They have one timeout left, while Blue Springs Wildcats have 3 timeouts.
Plenty of time. I mean, this is when those timeouts come in handy. You know, when you have a little bit of time left, you get the ball back, call timeout immediately. Let's say there's like 10 seconds left, Tigers up 2. Call timeout, like 10 seconds left. You just gotta, this is when you gotta manage clock.
You do.
Now we have our LSHS cheer team getting our crowd into it with this close game happening. Full of energy. Love to see people coming out to support our Tigers, but got spirit.
We do have spirit. That's what this school has.
But with these Wildcats, they just gotta get something. They gotta lock it down, and they gotta score. And the Tigers just gotta score, and they gotta play great defense.
I think I'd say if I'm the Tigers right here, which I'm not, but if I was,
If I were,
I would be patient. I mean, you still have a minute.
be
maybe,
patient.
Maybe take it down to that last shot. If you
Let's
don't
say
get it, take it
maybe
into overtime.
maybe try to get that buzzer beater.
Which
Get rid of that
happened.
drama.
Happened into halftime. Number 5, Nicole
Nicole Chanel.
Chanel hit a 3-pointer
That's
at the
Benassi.
half. Oh,
Oh, Benassi falling over, getting the ball out though. Continuing to swing it.
Michaela Hunter. Avery Roush
Back to
finds
Roush.
an opening.
Finding it open, shooting. No good. Rebounded by Samantha Pond. Tiger ball. It's massive.
Now that wasted like 20 seconds.
That did waste about 20 seconds. You know, these Tigers, that's what they want to do. 33.3 seconds remaining. Wildcats running defense number 2, I'm hearing.
Seems to be man-to-man.
Yeah, not wanting a zone, not wanting to open up any sort of easy layup down in the paint.
Adriana Benassi taking time off the clock right here.
Nice to get in the
Seems
ball,
to be
Tatum.
slippery tonight. Everybody's
It does.
slipping all over the place.
Need to get the mop out there.
Oh,
Out to
9,
Michaela Hunter.
7,
7, 6.
6, 5,
Got to get it out.
4, 3.
Foul!
Foul.
That's a charge.
No, that is a blocking foul.
Is that a blocker? That is a block.
Foul on number 5. Nicole
Avery Roush a little bit shook it up after the play. Let's see.
That is a bonus. We get into a bonus right now.
Well, that's a shot foul. That's a shot foul. She'll get 2. What, 3.3 seconds remaining. Let's just see.
All we need is one of these free throws to go
You
up.
just need 1 to fall, hopefully 2. You know, just put us up. Just force a 3 to win the game, but you do hope that she's able to compose herself enough after making that big collision.
Timeout. Here
Timeout.
by the
Yeah,
Wildcats.
that's full timeout.
Gives Avery Roush time to like.
Yeah, just
compose
gets just
herself.
to breathe.
Looking like she's shaking up.
She's shaking up. I probably lost her breath. She is shaking up.
Hey, it looked like it hurt.
Yeah, I
It did.
mean, full force. That is 2 bodies colliding. I mean, yeah, from both sides, that's a great call. That's a great call if you're a Tigers fan. If you're a Wildcats fan, you hate that. To them, that may look like a flagrant charge, but
Both teams are 2-1. The winner.
winner will go up
3-1.
to 3. Yeah, winner will go up to 3-1.
Loser
Loser go
goes
to
2-2.
2-2, 500 on the year. Well, I feel like this will be a big statement win. You know, Tigers in the past haven't been very successful. I feel like they're going to be taking names and proving people wrong this year. This court will go silent as Avery Roush will look to get the Tigers ahead with 3.3 seconds remaining in the game. It is good. Tigers up 43-42, 3 seconds remaining. Court will get quiet very fast. Tigers looking to gain a lead.
That is Avery Roush's 8th point of the night. If she can make this, that'd be 9. Put the Tigers up by 2, and she does.
She makes it. See, this is where those timeouts come into play.
Full timeout called by the Wildcats.
Wildcats got 3 seconds, either make a 3 or go into overtime. I feel like they're going to go for it too.
If they could get down the court fast enough.
But, you know, this is where those timeouts come into play. I feel like if you're the Tigers, you almost just want to double team.
Yeah, you can't give up.
I would want to, I don't know if you want to double team Nicole Chanel, who's been one of the hotter players on this court today, making plenty of 3s on her own. And just going out of her, like just doing everything for her team, just scoring. Been one of the bigger scorers for this team.
I don't know, Azar Fulton had a deep 3 down in the first quarter.
This is true. We'll see what the Wildcats come out in with 17 seconds until return of play.
Seems like the Wildcats are ready.
They're
So
ready
the
to go.
Tigers.
They're ready to go. They'll start with the ball on the opposite baseline. Almost looks like a Hail Mary play they're going to have to play.
It does kind of look like a football play.
They're going to have to run a Hail Mary, to be quite honest. Maybe run a couple routes.
Seems to
I'm
be
sure some
number 3,
Tatum
Caitlin
Brissett.
LeMan.
Powder Puff legend. Let's see what she can do defensively, but. Yep, fade ball.
Oh,
Out. A Tiger ball.
thought that was going to be a touchdown
Benassi.
right there.
Benassi. This will be a big inbound.
Timeout called by the Wildcats.
Talking about Wildcats as they got to get this ball back. 2 seconds left. Things are looking very bleak for the Wildcats, you know. You just got to
still
get it
can't
in.
give up.
Yeah,
Can't
you.
give it up.
I mean, you got to get it in. You either got to deflect it or you got to foul immediately.
3
Just get the
seconds is
Tiger-
a lot of time.
2.2.
2.2 seconds. is
2.4.
Still a lot of
2.2,
time.
2.4. Less than 3. But we just need to find a way. They just got to find a way to either get the ball, shoot it. You got to get that ball and shoot it immediately, or you got to get it, foul immediately, and then you got to hope that it misses. But I can't imagine that the Tigers will put Benassi to inbound the ball. I feel like they're going to get one of their more accurate arms out there and then get the ball to Benassi in the case. I've been preaching all night, but it's in the case that the Tigers do have to shoot free throws. I want Benassi with the ball.
And it is a double bonus.
It is no. What? It will be a double bonus. That is correct. There are 9 fouls. It will be a double bonus in the next foul. 2.4 seconds remaining in the quarter. Avery Roush and inbound the ball.
Looks like a football play yet again.
Yes, indeed, and they will
But
foul.
Nasty gets it. Oh, she's
Like I
running away.
said,
And that
Nasty
is
and the
game.
Tigers are going to win. Your final score is 44-42. Sign up for Tiger Broadcast. I'm Carter Merritt.
I'm Will Godfrey.
Today, our producing has been Corinne Foxhoven. Our sideline reporter has been Delaney Hasty. And on camera, Arthur Mars and Aiden Warner. See you next time, Tigers.